I think a big challenge for us, and it's probably common throughout our city, is that the industries are doing the same things they used to do, but they're doing them differently. And what I mean is, whether it's making pizzas, making cheese, making windows, or cutting down timber, it's all become more automated and more electronic, and so you've got kids that want to do the things that their fathers did, but they have to realize that there's a lot of complexity involved. And as well, I guess I would say, for people that are really interested in getting into that side, there's a ton of opportunity in Medford. You don't have to go away to do those things. There's a lot of automated machinery in this town that people may not see because it's behind factory walls.
Finding the right people to staff their workforce. People aren't going and truly finding out what their passions are or what they're best at to move forward and grow in a company. You know, people are always ever changing. We see it in the workforce today that about 7 years is all that people are staying at a job before they're ready to move. So trying to find those passions and mark them and make them something that you want to do for the rest of your life is truly what we need to do.
You know, you have to trust these people to go out and represent your company, and being able to trust somebody after a while to go out on their own is probably the biggest challenge, you know. But if they have a willingness to learn and ask questions and have good work ethic, they fit in fine.
Not everybody understands all of the different skills that we do need in the bank. We need a marketing person, we need somebody to help with web design, we need IT, we need some cybersecurity people that are doing IT work, we need loan officers, and we need bookkeepers.
Just trying to find young kids that are passionate, or not young kids, people that are passionate about what we do, and then trying to teach them, them wanting to know and learn from us, I guess, is probably one of our hardest challenges.
My business is so seasonal, you know, so there's always a gap in the winter where when you're starting a business, to be able to fund and, you know, pay somebody all the way through and keep them working is difficult. So sometimes I lose guys through the winter during a layoff.
We're a small business, but no matter what, customer service has to come first. So no matter who walks in the door, no matter what time of the day it is, we have to kind of put on a smile and make sure that they're having, you know, as good a time as they can.
I feel like today's students are really lacking motivation. And when I say motivation, I mean stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new and different. Stand out, be different, because ultimately that's going to bring you to the next level.
Probably the interpersonal skills, the ability to have a conversation with someone without looking down on their phones. And that's a kind of a generalization, but I see it in almost, you know, every young kid that I take care of. They seem to be just missing those core skills, that firm handshake, the ability to carry on a conversation without kind of getting bored. Just showing interest in general is kind of a big thing that they're lacking. And, you know, as a society, we're kind of losing touch of what's really important.
You know, and I don't want to sound harsh, but obviously the older generation is always going to feel the younger generation, their work ethic is not as strong. Now, that's not the case for every kid. Some of them are very hard workers. I think technology has a lot to do with it, phones, communication skills, you know, look somebody in the eye when you talk to them, shake their hand.
They don't know what the real world is. College can teach you many things, but they don't teach you the real world.
Just the ability to show up to work and on time, and then work hard for 8 hours straight. Taking pride in yourself and the people that you work for, that's one thing I think that is really lacking.
Hands-on involvement with real life situations. Training somebody that doesn't really want to do that the rest of their life is pretty difficult.
They communicate great with their thumbs, but we need to verbally communicate with others and to have the ability to carry on conversations.
And unfortunately, if you'd ask the student, they would say, no, I communicate really well. I text, I Facebook. And it's a big difference from getting up in front of a group of people and speaking confidently, or even meeting someone, looking them in the eye, shaking hands. And unfortunately, just like myself, we spend too much time looking down at the phone and not enough doing actual communication. We need to bring that back.